Hello, I'm Joel Ward with Joel Ward Seminars. I want to take just a few minutes to share with you some thoughts that I have about appraisal education. The first thing that I want to share is my objective, the reason I teach these classes. And it's very simple. I want to do everything I can to help my students become better real estate appraisers than they are now. And so these classes are serious classes. They're for people who want to learn and want to improve in their appraisal practice. Why should you listen to me? What sort of background do I have? Well, I've been in the real estate business for over 30 years in a variety of roles. Part of that time, real estate appraisal, real estate brokerage, property management. I've been an investor. I've been a landlord. I've seen a lot of different aspects of the real estate business. Secondly, 3 years ago, the governor appointed me to be a board member of the Real Estate Appraisal Administration and Disciplinary Board here in Illinois. And in my experience on the board, I've met a lot of appraisers who have run afoul of the regulatory system, and I've gotten a good idea of what they've done to get into trouble and what they could have done to stay out of trouble. And it's given me, I think, unique perspective in how to help my students produce appraisals that are USPAP compliant and compliant with the State Act and administrative rules, as well as to do appraisal work that is going to give them more credible appraisals for their clients. I write all of the appraisal courses I teach with the single exception of the USPAP course. The USPAP course that I teach every other year is the National Appraisal Foundation USPAP course. But all the other courses I write, I am a practicing appraiser, so I know what's going on in the lives of residential appraisers day in and day out, and I try to make my courses responsive to those needs. Before I teach a course, I go in and I update my research to make sure that I'm providing my students with the most current information possible. At the end of the day, my objective is for each of my students to say to themselves, this was a good use of my time and it was a good use of my money. I also offer one other thing that a lot of my students have found very helpful. I kind of call it my education with a warranty. And by that I simply mean this, that my students are welcome to give me a call anytime during the year with any kind of an appraisal question, and I'll do my very best to answer it or to point them in a direction where they can get a good answer. So every year I take dozens of these calls or emails from my students and do the very best I can to help them out. So if you haven't taken one of my courses, I invite you to take a look and would very much welcome you in class. And of course, if you're a returning student, then you know everything I just got through saying, and I look forward to seeing you again.